So guys, it is finally time for Holi and it is almost incomplete without Thandai. So that is what we are going to make today, and that too from scratch. So for making the Thandai mix, we are going to be using a lot of things, starting from 3 types of nuts to rose petals and a lot of types of flavorings and spices. If you don't have any of these, you can just skip that or adjust according to your liking. Firstly, we need some blanched almonds. For that, we are going to soak 1/3 cup of almonds overnight in water, or else you can also use hot water and soak them for 10 minutes. Then we are going to de-skin our almonds and basically blanch them. Firstly, we are going to take a mixer grinder jar and then we are going to add fennel seeds into it. You can find all the measurements in the description given below. Then in go the muskmelon seeds or kharbuja seeds, peppercorns, rose petals, poppy seeds. Poppy seeds are also known as khaskhas. Then elaichi powder or cardamom powder. Then I'm going to grate 1 pinch of nutmeg into this. This is completely optional, but I just like the flavor. Then we are going to grind this in a mixer grinder until it becomes a powder. So our powder is ready. I'm going to remove this powder on a plate and keep it on the side. Then we are going to grind all of our dry fruits. In go the pista, then cashews and almonds. Then we are going to mix both the powders together in a mixer grinder. So our Thandai mix is now ready and we are going to just keep some of it aside for another recipe, and with the most of it we are going to make some Thandai. Now we are going to turn this powder into a paste. For that I'm going to take 1/4 cup of lukewarm milk and I'm going to add around 10 strands of saffron into it. And then we stir both of them together. Then we take 1 cup of our Thandai mix and we'll add it to a mixer grinder. Then we'll add this lukewarm milk into it, which has all the good kesar in it. Now the ratios will depend on your personal liking. I'm adding 1 liter of milk or around 4 cups of milk into a saucepan. In this I'm adding around ½ cup of sugar. You can increase or decrease the sugar according to your liking. We're just going to let the sugar dissolve for around 1 minute and then we're going to add in all of our paste. After the sugar has been dissolved, we'll be putting around 1/3 cup of our prepared paste into this. You can increase or decrease the quantity according to your liking. Then we'll stir everything together until everything is combined and let it simmer for around 5 minutes. You can taste the milk after a while and add little more paste or sugar according to your taste. So our Thandai is now ready. I have tried and I just figured that we needed a little more paste in it. Sugar was completely fine. So we are just going to let it chill completely in the refrigerator, preferably overnight. And the next day we are going to serve it with a lot of ice cubes and a little bit of garnishing with pistachios and almonds. So by the time our Thandai is chilling in the refrigerator, let's make some quick Thandai coconut laddus using this premix which we made for the Thandai. So in a large pan, we'll take 2 cups of desiccated coconut or shredded coconut. You can use frozen ones as well or fresh ones. Then we are going to toast this for around 1 minute. After you can start smelling the coconut a little bit, take 1 can or 400 grams of condensed milk and add it directly to the pan. Then mix everything together nicely. We are going to keep cooking it until it thickens up very nicely, and then we'll add 1 teaspoon of this thandai mix. You can clearly see that the mixture has thickened up nicely and it has started to leave the pan, which means our mixture is ready. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of thandai mix into this. You can also add a little more and then stir everything together. So our mixture is ready. I'm going to turn off my induction and let it cool down to room temperature, after which we are going to make some nice laddus with it. So around 15 minutes have passed and the mixture has cooled down completely. I'll scoop out a little bit of the mixture in my hands, but make sure to just grease your hands with a little bit of oil, because this mixture is very sticky, and form it into small balls. Then we just roll it out into the thandai mixture which we had made earlier, so that it does not stick to our hands, and also it looks very much prettier that way. So guys, this took only around 10 to 15 minutes of active work and around 15 minutes of waiting, but it's really incredible. It doesn't even feel like it is such a quick thing to make, and it just melts in your mouth. So meanwhile, our thandai is chilled and ready to serve. For that, I'm taking a very big glass and I'm going to add a lot of ice cubes in it. I'll also garnish my thandai with some chopped pistachios and almonds. Perfect. So guys, our 2 quick Holi recipes are now ready. The thandai and the thandai coconut laddus. They are both really great and really refreshing as well, especially the thandai. So you can make these for your guests at home or just for your family and enjoy.